All right, hey there, Scorpio. So I am doing a torn between two love read, and we're gonna deal with person number one right here. Person number two is coming next, and you're gonna know this is your read by how you feel towards each energy. All right, how you feel about the dynamic, just the energy that's pulled. What I do want you to keep in mind is that potentially for some of you, you could resonate with person number one and be like, well, there is no number two. That could be something that comes in futuristically. So keeping in mind that if you don't resonate with the energy of person number one, fast forward and get to person number two and then come back to person number one. All right. So I'm not trying to make it complicated. I'm just trying to give as much advice as possible. So torn between two read Scorpio. So your energy towards person number one. Your energy towards person number one. We have the Magician card coming through with the Five of Swords. It's like conflict and resolution, and Death card coming through. Maybe potentially afraid that there's not going to be a new start or a new kickoff to this dynamic. Death comes in reverse, and it's not that you're afraid. I feel like it's more about you are afraid that there is not going to be a new beginning. There's not going to be a transformation. This connection is dead. It's null. It's void. But I do feel like you are in the magician mode, trying to manifest a corrected return of this dynamic. But the Five of Swords is what's keeping you conflicted with this Death card. It's almost like you are conflicted that you can't pull this energy back through, but you are trying. All right. It's like, even if you have somebody on the side over here, and granted you're not connected and committed romantically or married to anybody, it's like, you, even if you got tons of people over here on the side, there's this one connection coming through very, very strongly that you want to manifest back together. So who is this? Who is this person? Who is this Scorpio? Who are you dealing with? So we have the Ten of Wands showing up. That's Sagittarius. We have the Six of Swords, which is going to be Aquarius, Sagittarius. And then we got the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is going to be Aries. Yes. Aries, there's another one that corresponds with that, but I don't know it right offhand. All right. And we got the Ace of Pentacles coming through with Earth energies. So what I'm going to say is this person is somebody you're very attracted to. You don't want to give up on the dynamic, and you are sitting here trying to figure out and contemplate where the potential lies. That is why you are in this energy. This person is somebody that seemingly you move forward with, but it's like when we take 2 steps forward, we take 5 steps back, right? But just as much as you are determined to move forward with this, I'm going to say this. They have just as much as an attraction towards you. They have just as much determination, and they have just as much desire to move forward as you do. All right. Now, individual circumstances is going to be the reason why you guys can't pull it together, or it's not moving forward. So just with that being said, let's see how they feel about you. How they feel about you. So we got the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is all about it's communication. All right, this is a card or an energy of communication. It's successful new beginnings, but they are delayed. So this person does recognize a delayment of a new beginning. The King of Pentacles is somebody who has this is wealth, it's leadership, it's stability. Somebody who is good with finances and in control of themselves. All right, saddened right now. The Five of Cups, that's sad energy. Like, you guys have a split going on here, and it's like, when are you coming back? When am I going to talk to you? When am I going to see you? Okay. So I do feel like there's a little bit of a break or a pause in this connection, and this person wholeheartedly is, they look up to you, they see who you are, but they're definitely wondering what the hell is going on with Scorpio. All right. So what are their intentions with you? Their intentions. So we have the Four of Pentacles coming through. We have the Four of Pentacles. Wow, 3, 4, 5. So we have the 3, the 4, and the 5 of Pentacles. What I'm going to say is there's a transformation that's taking place or underway with this connection, and I know that you're going to feel it. The 3 of Pentacles is building that heart space. The Four of Pentacles is protecting ourselves so we don't get hurt. And the Five of Pentacles, yes, it is rejection, it's abandonment, it's loneliness. But if you can actually make sense of what's going on here, it's like there's a building block towards this connection. All right. So there is energy that's dispersed between you and this person, where it's like back and forth. Like if it's like almost like you're mirroring each other. When I'm hurt, you're hurt. But if you hurt me, you know, like I feel like if this person fucked up, you're going to let them know. And what happens is when you let them know, they come through and they act like, well, that wasn't my intention and I didn't mean to. And I hate to say narcissism or like the negative terms of what's going on here, but it's almost like you guys are building each other, but to a certain extent, it's in a negative facet. All right, so their intentions, I don't feel like, is to completely ignore you and bum you out. But what I will say is, like, you guys are definitely mirroring one another. So if you're in a bad mood, they're in a bad mood. If you're low, they're low. If you're high, they're high. Let's just see what the long-term potential is of this connection. You guys are definitely a couple that mirrors one another. All right, so the long-term potential, we got Justice card showing up with the Moon and the Tower and the Seven of Cups. All right, so what I'm going to say is there has got to be, there's communication doesn't flow well with you guys. All right, you have the Seven of Cups coming through, and the Tower card. It's like optional behavior. I'm not first, I'm treated last. The Moon card coming through, it's not hidden agendas. It's more about not seeing the bigger picture of what this is all about. And then we got Justice card coming through. I almost kind of feel like in the long-term aspects, you guys are going to realize that this is a connection that doesn't fulfill you in any way, shape, or form. You know, I hate to say it like that because I don't want to be a negative Nancy. But what I will say is there's a deep recognition that's coming through here, Scorpio, that this is a connection that in the long term, the Death card, that rebirth, that's a long-term projective, like a long-term. And my long-term projections on my reads are 6 months. And I'm going to say this is definitely something that's going to take more than 6 months for you guys to heal and repair from. This is like, it's like every time you guys come back into reconnection, you guys go back, there's like a downward flow to this aspect, if that makes sense. So I'm going to pull some initials and we'll see who we're talking to. And then we're going to pull person number 2. All right, so you have K-E, F-T, and G-E. All right, so let's clear this up and we're going to pull person number 2 and see what that connection is coming across as. Again, you may or may not know this person. All right, Scorpio and person number 2. Scorpio and person number 2. How your feelings and emotions are towards this person, or how they will be, because we're keeping in mind the forward movement. All right, you have the Six of Swords. It actually dropped in reverse. So I do feel like when you meet this person, or if you've met this person, there's a feeling of stuck energy. The Two of Wands. Oh my God, I don't know. It's like this person walks into your life and they bring a positive balance, right? They bring positive balance, but yet you're over here in the Two of Wands energy. Like, am I meant to be with this person? I feel stuck. Should I move on? Should I move forward? Should I stay here? What should I do? I just feel like your energy is like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I feel like you're feeling very, very stuck. Who is this person that you're dealing with? Scorpio. We have Temperance card, so you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. All right, Temperance is Sagittarius energy. You got Scorpio and Aries with the Tower card. And then we have the Queen of Cups. All right, that's Cancer energy. So what I'm going to say is this person does actually come with commitment, stability, emotional balance, self-love, self-care. But I feel like this Tower card is coming through, and I feel like that's more on your energy. I feel like this person is like, they feel too good to be true, but they're not the one they're not the one. They're not supposed to be here. They're not supposed to be here. But you do feel this soulful connection with this person. Temperance card is all about patience. This is somebody with love, compassion, understanding. All right, and they bring a huge fulfillment to you and to them. How do they feel about you? They look at you as indecisive. They look at you as indecisive. The Two of Pentacles. You don't know what you want. And I don't want to feel like, I don't want to say that your energy is like the player vibe, but I do feel like they look at you as you might be able to get other people. You might be able to put your energy out there in such a way that you can get whatever you want, whoever you want. And I feel like they're a little bit burdened by that. The Five of Cups in reverse to me is just like, oh, are you thinking about the past? Do you want the past back? Because I see a big potential with us, but I sincerely feel like this person senses your hesitation and reservation as to reasonings why this is not moving forward. So what are their intentions? What are their intentions? You got the King of Cups coming through. This is emotional balance, Scorpio. Here, let me pull you out of your let me pull you out of the, I don't know, is it discernment? The negative discernment, the negative aspects. Let me pull you out of your gosh, what do I want to say? The Five of Swords in reverse is like, you're like, you are holding on to, it's not negative energy, but it's like they know that you're conflicted, and it's like, can I pull you out of that in any way, shape, or form? All right, and bring you stability, some order, some rules. Let me be a positive factor in your life. Let me be this person that brings positive influence in your life. So what's the long-term potential? But I just feel like this is a connection that you're not giving a chance to, Scorpio. You're not giving them a chance, but that's okay. You got to do what you want. We have free will. We got the Three of Swords coming through. That could be your energy. It could be their energy. The Seven, or the Queen of Wands in reverse, which is somebody who's like, basically, I want things in my way. I feel like there's a butting of heads that comes through here. All right, and I just gotta say, I feel like this is it's irreversible. The Seven of Pentacles is supposed to be about healing and love and positive flow of energy, but I feel like this has potential to end in negative terms in a dramatic way, and I feel like that's coming through because you're just not quite sure where you sit with person number one, and I feel like the person number two senses that in a huge way. I really do. But what I do want to say is, like, if you guys feel, if any point in time you feel like you made a mistake on person number two, or you make a mistake with the Wheel of Fortune card coming through, I do feel like your spirit guides, your angels are saying this is a connection that's meant to be in your life for a reason. I do feel like it's going to be easy to call this connection back to you if you feel like you have any sorts of unfinished business left within this dynamic. All right, Scorpio, I hope that I made sense with this. So initials coming through, we have O and D, W, C, G, F, and then P. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. Take care.